Rufai Oseni reacts as APC Chieftain alleges that some ministers are the biggest real estate owners. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Amid public outrage that has greeted the recent report published by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics (NIBS) that at least 133 million Nigerians are currently living in abject poverty, renowned political analyst Rufai Oseni has reacted to statements made by the All Progressives Congress APC Chieftain Honorable Musa Saraki Ada, accusing some ministers under the Buhari regime of gross financial graft and diversion of funds. Speaking during an interview on Arise television a few hours ago, Honorable Musa Ada blamed the ministers who have been saddled with the task of implementing Buhari's poverty elevation policies of diverting monies approved to lift millions of Nigerians out of poverty. To buttress his point, the All Progressive Congress chieftain, who is also a House of Representative member, revealed that he was privy to some reports that certain ministers under the Buhari administration are the owners of some of the country's largest real estate, mostly located in Abuja and Lagos. He said, and I quote, "I, as a member of Nigerian Parliament, have said many times here that certain amounts of money have been budgeted as presented to us, President Muhammadu Buhari, and we approved it, but they were not properly utilized. And I said that you, the journalists and Nigerians, should be asking questions to those who have the responsibility of utilizing the money for their benefit, but kept quiet. Why? If everybody knows that monies have been budgeted to uplift people from poverty, and the money was allocated and given to individuals, these people are known. They occupy offices. The media and the people should channel their attacks on them. Many of them are still occupying offices. They should account for every kobo and naira that they have collected on behalf of Nigerians and either misused or diverted for their own personal use. And the various investigative institutions such as the ICPC and the EFCC, what are they doing? Somebody told me that some of the ministers are the largest property owners in Abuja and Lagos today. And these people are among those vested with powers to go and uplift people from poverty. As expected, Honorable Ada's statement caught the attention of Rufai, who then asked the APC chieftain to provide proof of his claim that some ministers under Buhari were indeed some of our country's largest real estate owners. Rufai said, and I quote, "Honorable Ada, you have been able to clarify the crude oil theft and this and all of that. But I'd like to challenge you, Honorable Ada. You said some ministers are the biggest real estate owners in Lagos. Can you back up your claim with facts?" In response, the All Progressive chieftain said that he could not back up his claim with facts, but that he was merely speculating based on what he had been told about the ongoing corruption under the Buhari regime. Well, this is quite revealing. Now, this is what I'm telling you people, that I'm not saying that the federal government or the government is what they call is a sent or they don't do things. But the thing is that the people in places, ministers, permanent secretaries, people who are supposed to, they give an order and then they say, get this done. And they say, okay, you and you be in charge of this. They are some of the problem of this country, if not all. Now, I gave this scenario weeks back, and this is not just a scenario. This one is factual. So the name of the local government is withheld, and the name of the contractor is withheld. In that scenario, I've been using it. Now, a certain contractor was contacted for a road. I'm not going to be using the actual figure. And they said, okay, they contacted him for a road. And after the budgeting and everything, after the back and forth, they said, okay, you're going to be doing this for us. He gave his, amount he was going to be charging for it. And they came to a conclusion. And let's say, for instance, he was given 100 million. They were going to give him 100 million for the project. And so the money was credited to his account. Okay, start work, begin work. And then, few minutes after that money got to his account, it was as if the person that was calling monitored the money. It was as if the person was among those who were even saying, give this person this contract. A call came through his phone and was telling him, okay, I'm going to be sending, you have received the money, right? I'm going to be sending you, an account number, and you deposit, 50 million naira. I'm just using this figure. 50 million naira to this particular account, you know. And the man was like, 50 million for what exactly, you know. The contractor was even trying to explain that this money was not even going to be enough. You understand? This money is going on management. We're going to manage to make sure say we even give on a standard. Do you understand? The man was like, hello, what are you saying? The allocation for this particular road comes, whether they said yearly or every 2 years or every election period. And I was like, what? You know? And that if you know, you don't want problem. And the man was like, he wanted to put up a fight, you know. They started threatening him, telling him, oh, this is where your house, your wife's, this is where she works, this is where your children's school and all that. And he was like, It never reached like that. So now use this scenario to judge. This is just one out of many. Do you understand? I've said it's Nigerian problem is not so spiritual that we keep praying, die. I'm telling you, if we have people in places where monies are being diverted, if they're taken away from them and those money keeps flowing to places it is meant to, in the next 20 years, Dubai no go see our back. This thing I'm saying is not shere. If monies that are being allocated to things, they follow it up through, you understand? If they give you money, you account for the kobo. If you cannot account for it, down to the last kobo, even if they will sell you and your generation, they will get that money. You understand? If they make it like that and the money keeps flowing to things it is meant to flow to, it is being utilized well. Who will be Dubai? I'm telling you, what is the problem of our country is mismanagement. So many projects, I tell you, just like the man said he cannot prove. So many projects that the government would have approved. So many projects that the federal government would have approved. Okay, sign money, give money for this project. And he would have ticked off his list that, okay, I've done this one. That is why sometimes he comes out and, you know, when they talk, he's like, you know, there's a lot of defending coming from his office. If you watch his special advisor, Femi Adesina, and I think Garba Shehu, as senior special advisor, both of them, they're always on the defensive side saying Buhari has done so much. And I'm like, where is this so much? So it is not until I have this particular convo from this certain person that I like, excuse me, but it can be true. You know, they can give money for projects and even the person that they say supervise. Imagine, you know, when they carry yam, give goats. They say supervise this project and the person ends up being the one that's even, you know, mishandle or even divide the funds. So it is very possible he might not be able to prove it, but this thing he said, it doesn't mean that it is actually not true. Okay, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.